Экзибит, прости за нескромную просьбу, но нам с пацанами надо, чтобы ты прокачал каждую тусу от Камчатки и до Калининграда.
Не останется недовольных по-любому, ведь мы прокачали тусу дома. И мы будем тусить до утра. Сегодня будет круче, чем вчера. А завтра будет круче, чем сегодня. Мы прокачали тусу дома, и мы довольны, Прокачай тусу дома, 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 прокачай тусу дома. Улыбка на лице наш дресс-код, и мы можем так тусить весь год. Не останется недовольных по-любому, ведь мы прокачали тусу дома. Улыбка на лице наш дресс-код, мы можем так тусить весь год. Отличный настрой, это наш фейс-контроль. Люди с кислыми минами не узнают пароль. И мы будем тусить до утра. Сегодня будет круче, чем вчера. А завтра будет круче, чем сегодня. Мы прокачали тусу дома, и мы довольны, Прокачай тусу дома, 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 прокачай тусу дома.
Хочешь, чтобы Экзибит прокачал именно твою тусу дома? Тогда участвуй в конкурсе. Присылай свои видосы Экзибиту на почту.
Экзибит классный тамада, у него вот такие конкурсы.
И побеждай.
Побеждай.
Спасибо всем.
А ты прокачал тусу дома?
А ты поставил лайк нам? Ты рассказал друзьям?
Located on the edge of a pristine waterline called the Butler Chain, beyond cypress knees and palm trees, where nightly sunsets invite fireworks and fireflies to dance in the moon's glow, you'll find this modern masterpiece. This is where Art Deco style artfully plays with Great Gatsby elegance, where the opulence of the 1920s South Beach meets the affluence of the Hamptons.
Hi, I'm Sal Ervolino. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and my wife and I have settled down into Orlando as we're very fond of the area and what it represents. It was very important for us to build a home that would be timeless. This home represents love and passion that my wife and I have for each other, and we dreamt it, so we built it. I remember we left with 3 lot choices, and we couldn't make up our minds. And this is back in 2001. At that time, we were flying back, and there was telephone still on the planes. And my wife and I were talking, and I just picked up the phone, I put my credit card in, I called the broker, and I said, we'll take lot 43.
I would say overjoy from the street view is a layered view. There's a stacking of masses. There's a series of framed openings. The house is transparent, meaning that you're able to peer through it and see the lake. Water is the primary design feature. Not just the lake, but the pool, the way that the rear of the building creates a courtyard and surrounds the water. So the effect and the presence of the water as an occupant is strong. If you're a person that's calmed by water, this would be a house for you.
When you wake up in the master bedroom and you see those birds flying across the water, it's just an incredible way to start the day.
Well, everybody that was involved with that project, the architect and the homeowner and our team, was tremendously excited about the project and passionate about the project from the very beginning.
It's kind of hard to give this house a style. I wouldn't call it South Beach. I wouldn't call it Art Deco, but I would call it a timeless style. It has something that's a little bit timeless about it.
I would say the striking, stunning, timeless. And I think it's very sexy. It's a sexy house.
And it seems to be readily accepted by your proportion of your mind and your body and your spirit as a person. It's kind of like there's a sense of music, where music has rules and it has harmonics, but harmonics don't have logic. And so the house in some ways transcends music.
There's so many materials that we had to source out from outside of our regular vendors. There weren't too many things in that house that just came from the local hardware store, the local supplier. The driveway came from Turkey. Even the garage doors came from a different source. The glass elevator. We worked with a designer out of South Florida that put that together. The mosaic tile inlay at the front entrance. We went down to South Beach and met with the ladies that pulled all those little teeny pieces of mosaic tile together to make that inlay. The light fixtures. I mean, just so many things that were brought in from really all over the world. The homeowners were so involved and wanted to source out all these great materials. They didn't put any restrictions on us as to where these things could come from, and so in many cases they came from far, far away to achieve the look they were after.
The lighting, for example, our chandeliers here, these 9 Murano fixtures from Italy, are all individual pieces that are connected, looped one by one. I never forget the gentleman on something that just stood out that probably no one else would have ever noticed. And this poor guy looked at me and says, I thought I could get away with it, but I should have known better. And actually took it all apart and put one of them back together. And it was, they were just great, no matter what it was. Everyone, as the project evolved, everyone started to develop the same kind of a feeling that we had. And it wasn't just another house being built.
The house is a gallery for two, set up to have a strong element of being somewhat of a showcase of art. We have primary walls that allow the art to be displayed, while there's ample space to stand back and look at the art.
You should really see this house at night. It just sparkles. When the sun sets, it's truly amazing. This house is alive. It's probably the best way that I can say it.
The user experience for this project and its relationship to natural light is integrated. The sun angle, it changes almost 45 degrees. There's going to be a time of year when the sun is going to rise and it's going to hit the pool and it's going to reflect into the ceiling of the grand living room. And you'll see the ceiling shimmering.
This house was just a real joy to build, and it's been a real joy to live here.
This is truly what living in Orlando is all about. Living in a home that invites comfort, be it Bermudas or black tie, Avianas or Louboutins. In a place where being yourself can mean backyard burgers and beans as easy as caviar and crostinis. Where the sublime qualities of all that it means to simply live have been softly tuned and finely caressed to allow for living simply, elegantly, comfortably. Where timeless meets modern, freedom has wings, and you've got everything. This majestic home is a shining testament to luxury living in Central Florida. We cordially invite you to come fall in love. For more information, contact Julie Bettesini at 407-909-5903.
спросить. Та-ра-та-та. Если ничего не получается, не надо отчаиваться. Все плохое когда-нибудь кончается. С этими мыслями я сел писать новый трек, но вдруг зазвонил телефон. Это был доктор Дре. Йоу, нига, мне как всегда нужна реклама. Наушники, колонка и нож, кредитка в подарок. Окей, мне нужен миллион. Эй, бич, что? Ты втираешь мне дичь. Кладу трубку, окей, 150 рублей, так 150 рублей. Продолжаю ломать голову над треком, но выходит ерунда. Огромная елда, та-ра-та-та. Опять звонит телефон. Здорово, Любша, выбери на рынке самую красивую юбку. Да так, чтоб под